There was a problem that developed with this spreader when it got rebuilt. Got a new pump put on it. Our Ford 8970 did not have enough power sometimes to go up a hill and run the spreader at the same time. So my uncle took and retrofitted a transmission off a 1940 Ford, and he put it in line. Basically what they did, they use this, so basically instead of running it in high gear, they run one gear lower, and basically now the tractor has enough horsepower to run the spreader. It spreads a little bit slower. I'm not sure what gear we're running in on the 1940 Ford transmission. Basically a little bit of engineering and all. A couple mounts. Mounted that right to the shaft where it goes into the spreader. Custom made a PTO shaft. Use a rubber tie strap, tarp strap basically. Hold it into gear. That is a setup that was engineered by, I believe, Uncle Rodney. Got it all set. Ready to try it out. As soon as we get loaded. Today we're using the Ford 7000. Run the pump out of the manure pit, slurry pit. Takes about a minute to load. Take it down the field on the hill and see how the transmission does. And he's loaded. Alright, we're going to go down the road, up onto the hill, and see how it works. Alright, just put it in gear. Got the PTO running through the transmission. Putting the slurry on there pretty good. Third gear. Transmission. Downhill right now. Maybe we could get Grammy. Grammy could get back there and shift gears. Now we're going to turn around and go back up over the hill.
We'll do this with two-wheel drive.
Probably that TW15, I could back up over here in high gear. this spreader is located in the front.
Yep.
Pumps it up through that tube, around the back. And there's a device back there that spreads it out.
Why?
You empty?
Yep.
Oh, we're empty. It's all the longer it takes to pump off. Takes a little longer in the lower gear, but gives your tractor more horsepower to pull hills and such. We'll fill a slurry spreader again. See how long it takes here. Basically have the Ford 7000 running at idle. Hooked to a PTO pump. Pumps right out of the pit. Out of the pit, up the tube, into the slurry spreader. This spreader does not have a gauge on it to tell you how full it is, so you have to know how many seconds it takes to fill it. Again, this spreader is hooked to a Ford 8970 with the power shift transmission. Slacker, no backers pulling in. He's running the 8830 today. There you can see the deflector on the back. Had to notch a little bit of the steel out of it because it spread more to the sides, not very much to the directly behind the spreader. Tube runs the entire length of the spreader down to the pump. We just shut it down, so that's how long it takes to pump. I believe that's a 3,000 or 3,500 gallon spreader. Happy's heading out.